Oily,
wet,
and dry. We're talking about marinades for your beef. It's how to bring flavour, tenderness, and a great crust. Let's get down to business. Welcome to Raising the Steaks, and I've got a very good friend of mine. 45 years I've known this guy. You get less for murder, Ernie.
Yeah, that's it.
And Ernie's come here today to learn all about how he can elevate those great marinades with Australian beef. What I'm going to teach you today is how to marinate these beautiful cuts, make them showstoppers on your plate. So let's get started, mate. Quickly, 3 different marinades. Oyster blade, we're going to go umami and salty here with an Asian style marinade. We've got a beautiful rub here that's going to take on well with the flank. It's got these big grains here that really take on marinades well.
Yeah.
And then we've got a nice herb light oil dressing here for the bistecca alla Florentina, the big 1 kilo T-bone. So let's get into it. Asian style wet marinade. This is umami doing the heavy lifting. We've got the oyster blade, flat iron steaks. Fantastic. It's actually the most second tender cut on the whole carcass. It's a real hidden gem here. Now for this one, I've kept it very simple. We're giving a real umami hit. We've got coriander, we've got chili, we've got soy, got a bit of Shenking vinegar, fresh ginger, lime, garlic. And what we're gonna do is we just mix that up beautifully here. It's not a good idea, I think, to marinate this overnight because there's a lot of strong flavours there. It's high in sugar, high in chili, salt. It'll actually start curing and cooking the meat. Have you seen when people put those honey and soy marinades on high heat and it actually starts to burn because there's that much sugar? By subtly basting it for brush over the high heats, we're going to eliminate that and we're going to add real flavour to the cut.
Oh my God, I can't wait, Sammy. Let's get it going, mate.
So I'm just giving it a slight liquor now. Yeah. And that's enough. So I'll probably start with this side, to be fair. Straight down there. And now we're actually going to baste it while we're cooking it. So just give it a little bit of a...
light
yeah, we're just going to
brush
brush it up and down, like you're painting the fence pavement.
Yeah.
For this one too, I've got a grill scraper because sugars are going to start sticking to the grill. We're getting underneath there and we're looking at it. We've already got a cracking crust. So you know what works well with this? Lime. Because it cuts through the sweetness. All right, Ernie, I'm going to raise the wheel now. I think these steaks are nearly done.
Show the guys at home.
It's a beautiful marinated beef there. Right, now, there's only one thing to do.
Let's get in, mate. I'm going to get a bit more soy on that.
Yeah, dip it into the juices.
It's good.
Right.
Oh, man. Wow. That hits straight away.
We haven't overpowered it.
No.
You got that real citric from the lime coming through.
This tastes incredible.
Bold dry rub. This one's all about the crust. So bold dry rubs, Ernie. Here we go. We've got a beautiful cut here today. We've got the flank. Do you mind just putting it over here in the tray? Yeah,
look at that.
Fantastic.
Look at that piece of beef, Sam.
So the beautiful thing about this cut, Ernie, is that it's got heaps of strands down here, big pores that really take in those boldy, zesty rubs here. That's going to give a great crust to the product when we put it over fire. So very simply, this one I'd actually do overnight because this cut can take on a beautiful rub. Yeah. And what I'll do is I'll just get you to drizzle just a bit of oil, really slowly.
Good.
And then we've got this beautiful Mexican rub here today. It's got enchilo chilies in it, it's got paprika in it, it's got brown sugar, it's got crushed coriander in it. You know, it's a fantastic rub, if you like, that we're just gonna lightly put over the beef. And then I want you to get in there because we've got the oil that's binded the meat, and I really want you to rub that marinade in and go for it, mate. Really get in there and really get into the pores.
Massaging.
And get into the fibres and get all that rub, into the meat.
Okay.
What Ernie's done there, he's put the oil as a binder and he's really got that rub into all parts of that flank, and that beef is taking on that flavour amazingly. So what we're going to do now is we'll pop that in the fridge for a minimum of 2 hours. Better overnight, but 2 hours will do the job, right? And it's really going to impact with the flavour when it hits the grill. Ready to go?
Do we re-rub it or leave it as is?
No, that's it. We've done the hard works on this one. Time to get it on the grill, Ernie.
Beautiful.
Go for it, mate. Straight in the middle, please. Fantastic, Ernie. No need to salt, no need to do any pepper.
Okay.
Right,
Yep.
the seasoning's in the rub. And we're already starting to get a crust
Oh,
because
look at that. Okay.
the sugars,
Yeah. Oh, like
The
you said
chili.
earlier. Yeah, correct.
You know?
Okay.
once resting, we'll squeeze some fresh lime straight over the top because there's enough flavour in that rub. Over the tongs to you, mate.
There we go.
Yeah, we're getting a nice crust there, but it's really getting in there. Bit of lemon as well.
Looks good. Yeah, beautiful. Looks
And that's
good.
cutting through the sugars and adding the acidity. And you see, because it's such a fibrous cut, the flank is really eating up that marinade and that lemon juice. But what you're doing is you're essentially tenderising it too with the acidity. In the tray.
All right, guys. There we go. Look at this.
So Ernie, we've cooked the flank to perfection. Straight on here, please.
Are we putting anything on there?
Just going to drizzle a bit of olive oil.
All right, yeah. Let's go.
Like I said, we've got the big pores going through here. So it's important that we cut against those grains and shorten those fibres to get the best result. Just try some of that and tell me what you think.
Here we go.
You got the flavour bomb hitting from the rub.
Yeah.
You got that real lime. Can you try the lime and
100%.
Lemon now?
100%.
and then you've got the beefiness in that cut.
There's a lot of flavour in this. Yeah. Sound, it's incredible.
Bit of true.
Yeah, incredible.
We've cooked it, we've rested. Perfect medium rare. You taste the
what
chili,
else
the
is there?
paprika,
Oh, that's what it is. Chili,
the fresh lime,
yeah,
the coriander,
yeah.
all those flavour bombs just hitting your mouth, and the beef has just been cooked to perfection. Oil Marinade. This is the richness without the heaviness. This one is Italiano all over, Ernie.
Yeah, mate.
Let's go. I've got rosemary. Give it a nice swirl. We've got olive oil. We got thyme. We got lemon. We got oregano. We got sea salt. And this kind of herb oil is nice and subtle. I can add those ingredients overnight to this beef and let it marinate, and it won't affect the flavour because it's a nice subtle herb oil. So Ernie, when cooking this bad boy, we're going to take it out of the fridge. You've marinated overnight for at least 2 hours. Then we're going to let it come to room temperature for a good 45 minutes to an hour. It's important for it to go to room temperature because we've got a lot of moisture on this, and the enemy of a good crust is actually moisture. You ready to get active?
Smells
get
good,
the action
mate.
happening?
Let's get into it.
Let's get going. Bone straight on the grill. So what's happening here, Ernie? This is definitely a fable for young and old. The heat will travel right up through this bone, and then the meat will start cooking from inside out. Look at it, look at it. It's just a thing of beauty. That's 1 kilo. For this steak, in the past I'd probably eat it myself. But on this occasion, it's actually a share steak. You'll get 3 to 4 people out of this. So what I'm doing now, we've got the bone cooking, and now I'm really getting the fat rendered on that bit of cut. Fat is flavour. The crust is important, and what we're doing now is we're getting that real crust on the steak, Ernie.
Yeah, oh, look at that.
And that's going to accentuate in the flavour.
That smells so good.
Yeah. And then don't be afraid to flip it back on its bone here. That bone will take the heat and protect the meat, right? Look at that.
Burkey, what do you reckon? Do we give it a bit of a brush with the marinade?
I'm glad you asked that question, Ernie. Let's do it. So what I've got over here is we've made a brush, Ernie.
Okay, look at that.
And we've got thyme, we've got rosemary, and it's just, you know,
Tied together,
a
yeah.
bit of butcher's thyme. What's happening now is that the juices are dripping onto the coals.
Yeah.
The flavour bomb is then coming wafting
Through the
right back
charcoal.
up
Yeah, gotcha.
and going into the meat.
Okay, look at that. Like a piece of art, guys. Beautiful.
And that, to me, is steak mastery. Thank you, Ernie Bavona. Let's go over and rest
Thank
this
you,
and eat it
Burkey.
now.
Let's go. And what, on an angle?
Slices.
Just, yeah.
Look at that. Medium rare, cooked to perfection, right? Nice slices just on an angle here.
Oh, that's beautiful.
All right, so there's only one thing to do, Ernie.
Oh, yeah.
There's only one thing to do. It's to try it and tell me what you think.
Well, here we go, Burkey.
So that's the sirloin.
I
Just
can
have a bit of that.
You can smell that.
What are you tasting at Marinade? You're tasting the rosemary, the thyme, the garlic, the lemon.
I'll just left your backyard, mate. That is incredible. Yeah, I can. The rosemary, the garlic, that oil, it's done with love. You can really tell, and it tastes good.
Now we've got 2 cuts here. This one will even take it more. That's the tenderloin. That's the eye fillet. Try that.
Here we go.
Steak mastery. Flavour.
Oh, wow.
Marinades.
That's a different level. Yeah.
I've got 3 words. Shut the gates. All right, Ernie. Free cracking steaks, free marinades. First up, we've got the bistecca with the herb oil marinade. In the middle, we've got the flank with the bold and busty rub. And last but not least, the wet Asian style marinade with the flat iron from the oyster blade. Which is your favourite, mate?
Today the winner out of the 3, as much as they're all good, the bistecca, the herb and oil marinade. Thank you so much, Sam. Tasted great.
Thank you, Ernie. Put the passion on the plate.
Shut the gates.